Alright, so we're back on some more Black Ops 6. Now this time we're not actually playing it. This is already pre-recorded. I just kind of wanted to talk about it because I didn't have a chance to actually play it again during the beta. So we're back now, and honestly, I enjoyed it. It's way better than I thought. So multiplayer wise, it's really not bad. It's really not bad at all. And from what we've seen on zombies and campaign and stuff like that, I can't really talk too much on that. I mean, I've seen some opinions on zombies and stuff like that, and it's not great, but honestly, I had a good time with the multiplayer, man. From the loadouts and stuff like that, it really wasn't bad. And I know that we say this like almost every year, you know, I mean, let's be real, we do. We are getting the same game every year, but I don't know, this time I don't know. It's different, you know, for me personally. I'm having a better time with it. Last year was bad for me, man. Like, Call of Duty as a whole, I don't know, just kind of burnt out, you know? I just don't really have a great time with it anymore, but besides that, from what we've seen with the campaign and the zombies, I know I put Call of Duty on the channel every time again, whenever there's a new game that comes out. I don't know, I like Call of Duty, you know, so I can't really do anything there. But I don't know, the multiplayer wasn't bad for me. The zombies, from what I've seen, I don't really play a lot of zombies, so I can't really talk too much on that. Kind of excited to see what happens with it. I don't know. It kind of looked like Warzone to me, man, with all the plates and shit like that. I just don't really know what that's about. But I have seen some opinions on it. Some very mad opinions, I'm not going to lie. We've seen one zombies map. We haven't seen the second one. But honestly, I'm excited to see the second one. Even if it is ass. Honestly, the only reason I got hands on this beta was because of Game Pass. So I haven't even bought this game. I wasn't very interested in it at first. But I don't know. The Omni movement and stuff like that kind of surprised me. You know, I actually had a good time during multiplayer. And, you know, every once in a while, you're going to get those matches where you just get shit on. I mean, at this point, that's just Call of Duty, you know. Honestly, I would love to see this game without skill-based matchmaking. I just don't know if it's ever going to happen. So, I mean, hey, yeah, multiplayer-wise, it's not bad. Zombies-wise, from what we've seen, people, very mixed. I'm not going to lie. I've seen a lot of mad opinions. Actually, I'm going to take that back. Not very mixed. It's kind of just people don't like it at all, which I mean, I can understand. You know, it's not. I didn't play a lot of zombies in the original Call of Duties, but I played it then and there, and I had a good time with it. So I don't know. And honestly, this game is kind of like Cold War in a way, which is okay. I mean, I don't really have an issue with that. I loved Cold War, so Call of Duty is Call of Duty at this point, you know. And it's not like even if this one does bad, I don't even know. It's probably not going to die off still, you know. No game can really kill Call of Duty at this point. The only game that can kind of take out Call of Duty is itself, which I mean, Activision is very capable of doing, let's be honest. But honestly, I don't know, man. I don't know. From what we've seen, it's not terrible. Multiplayer's not bad. I enjoyed multiplayer. Zombies, people are very mad at that. I have seen some crazy shit off that. But campaign-wise, I don't really know. I've seen a little bit of it, and it looks good from what I've seen, but I don't really know. So, yeah, I mean, enough about that, though, because seriously, multiplayer was good. It was a good time. For the beta, especially, again, wouldn't be playing it without Game Pass, so the fact that I even got a video out on it, and I'm doing this one now, is kind of crazy. So, now, last year, though, and the year before that, was, like, those were not good, alright? MW2 and MW3 were not great, so yeah, that I kind of got burnt out pretty quickly after MW2, I'm not gonna lie. So as soon as MW3 came out, I put it on the channel, the whole campaign, and that was just kind of like, wow, okay, kind of short, but it's not bad. But and then I went on to the multiplayer, and I'm like, okay, it's kind of just recycled, just with better movement. And guess what? They put it up for $70 to $100. So that's why, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of like more. Like, I don't really trust buying these games much anymore because of the past 3 years. I'm not gonna lie, have been absolute hell for, honestly, I think Call of Duty. I mean, yeah, you can have fun with it, you know. I think Warzone is doing better. Do I think this whole game is doing better? No, absolutely not. So, I mean, it's whatever, you know. I can't really talk too much on that, but again, can't complain with what we have now, though. So Black Ops 6 looks good. I think it's going to be good, but I'm kind of still looking at what it'll look like after launch. You know, like, am I still going to be invested? At least with MW2, I was still a little invested after that early access campaign. MW3, not so much. I stuck around for a little bit. I was even planning to make a video on the multiplayer and the zombies, just never really got to it. Because I'm going to be completely honest, it just didn't look fun. So, yeah, honestly, that game was just not great for me. I don't really know what else to say about that. That game was just not great for me. But other than that, Black Ops 6 looks good. Hopefully it's not another garbage year like last year. I'm not saying MW3 was terrible. I'm just saying it's just wasn't everyone's thing after the year prior to that. So Black Ops 6 looks good though. I like the movement, I like the guns. I know I kind of put Call of Duty on the channel quite a bit. But I don't know, I just like Call of Duty, and it's kind of something I tend to do every year, depending if I actually buy the game or not. So I just kind of, I don't know, decided to just come check it out, and honestly, it wasn't bad. I actually had a good time. It's honestly way better than I thought, so I can't really complain. But everywhere else I've seen, kind of talking about the zombies and stuff like that, just not good. I know we've already kind of been through that a little bit. It's just, man, I can't get over that. That shit just looked like Warzone. It through the plates and all that. Honestly, I don't know. Didn't really, I mean, I played a little bit of zombies, and it didn't look like that. So I don't really, I don't know. I guess we'll have to see when it comes out. But other than that, this game, multiplayer-wise, very good, you know? And you're going to have those games where you get shit on. And yeah, I mean, that's just Call of Duty at this point. There's not really a lot you can do. There's going to be a huge skill gap with this Omni movement. People are going to have to get used to. And honestly, that's okay, you know? Because I think the game will probably be better off that way. And honestly, from me even playing the beta for a couple days, it's not bad. I've enjoyed it quite a bit. So if you don't like movement, it's just probably not going to be your year, unfortunately. But it's yeah, if you do like movement though, it's different. You're gonna enjoy it. So honestly, not bad. Not bad. It's gonna be interesting how this takes place in Warzone. I don't plan to make a video on Warzone. Honestly, I'm just gonna stick to the campaign multiplayer zombies. I'm just gonna stick to multiplayer and zombies this year. I don't think there's any reason for me to go and try Warzone out, even though there is going to be a new map. I really just don't find Warzone that interesting. So it's maybe back in 2020. Now, again, I said this last video. If you do not like what you see, then you don't gotta buy it. Seriously, I know $70 to $100 is that's pricey. So, and if you don't like what you see, and you're still gonna buy it, that just doesn't make any sense. So you can hold off and watch the game and then buy it if you enjoy it. So I'm just, you don't got to buy it off the rip. That's not, you don't have to do that, you know? And honestly, it would really be better that way if honestly I did that too. So honestly, yeah, this year I decided to do that. Haven't even bought in the game yet. I'm still kind of just waiting for things to check out. But honestly, from what I've played, it's really not bad. It's really not terrible from my perspective from the last 2 years. It's really not bad. I can't really complain. So this looks like a promising year. I can't really say if it's going to be a good one. Probably the last video I am actually going to make of this beta. I know there is going to be a second weekend coming up soon, probably by the time this is uploaded, but I don't know. I've kind of already done everything I wanted to with it. That's probably going to do it for this video. Honestly, I didn't really have a lot to get to. Honestly, just wanted to make one more video on this game, and I don't know, I'm excited to see it. We will probably play the campaign when it drops. Can't really say anything for multiplayer or zombies yet. Probably zombies. I don't know about multiplayer. We'll see. But anyway, that's probably going to do it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed, because Black Ops 6 it's better than I thought. And honestly, I hope you all are enjoying it. It's going to be interesting. So honestly, it's better than I thought, though. It is way better than I thought. So no complaints here. I am excited to kind of see what happens, though. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching.